Welcome everybody to this video. Today what we're going to be doing is ranking all of the entire Pixar movie tier list. I'm going to preface this by saying I didn't really watch the new ones. Using the same tier that I always use: the best, great, good, average, below average, garbage, and never seen. Without further ado, let's get right into the news. Where the fuck is that from? How do I remember that? What is that from? I don't know. Okay, we're starting it off with Toy Story. Holy shit. Toy Story. That's tough. That's tough as shit. I remember my favorite Toy Story being... From what I can remember, I liked Toy Story 1. I haven't watched these shit in a while. Holy crap. This is tough to rank. I'm gonna put it in good. I remember this was a good movie. And I'm gonna put Toy Story 2 in good as well. But then I'm gonna put Toy Story 3 in great. And let me explain that. Alright, Toy Story 4, where is that? Yeah, this shit was mid. Is this the one? Hold on, let me... Okay, you know what? I have to check film. I have to check film. I'm sorry. I have to check film. What is this shit about? Okay, this is the beginning. Not this one. Toy Story 2. What is Toy Story 2 about? Stinky Pete, Jesse. Oh, okay, I remember this one. Toy Story 3 though. What was Toy Story 3 about? Oh, okay, then Toy Story 4. I think this is the shitty one, right? Yeah. All right. Yep. Okay, I remember them. All right. Sorry. 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 All right. That's the ranking. That's the ranking. All right. Toy Story 1 was good. The 2 and 3 were great, and 4 was bleh. I remember watching 4. I did not like it at all. It's not really... I can't really give you solid reasons. This is not like... By the way, this is not a review of the movie. This is not a real review. All I'm remembering is when I watched it, what I thought of it. When I watched the first Toy Story, I was like, oh yeah, this is pretty cool. And the second and third one, I was like, oh yeah, I love these movies. And you're going to be surprised by another one that I'm going to say I love. But... excuse me. And another one that I didn't watch, which is crazy. So, oh my god, this is tough. I can't really tell you this. All I'll tell you is this. I remember watching all three of the first movies, liking it. I remember when the fourth movie was about to come out, I rewatched all three of them. I remember this is exact. I was like, "Oh, the first one's good, but the next two are great." And then the last one, when I finally watched it, I was like, "This is so like trash. I don't fucking like this." Why am I putting it in below average then? This is trash. I didn't like Toy Story 4 at all. I didn't like Forky. I didn't like the whole plot. I didn't like anything that was going on with that shit. That shit was so like ugh, you know? Alright. That's that for Toy Story. Now we gotta check out A Bug's Life. Bug's Life. We gotta find movies like, because there's another movie exactly like this that came out at the same time. Rio, shit, I remember Rio. Was it Ants? Oh yeah, I think it was Ants. Ants in a Bucket. This one came in 98. This one came in... yeah, yep. Okay, let me read this real quick. Flick is an inventive ant who's always messing things up for his colony. His latest mishap destroys the food store that was supposed to be part of. Pay off the grasshopper Hopper. Now the strong army instinct is demanding the ants gather double the food or face an... Oh, okay, yeah, I remember this. This one was really cool. I remember this. Kevin Spacey. And he's the bad guy too? Z worker ant strives to reconcile his own individuality with the communal work ethic of the ant colony. Just make social inroads and... I remember this too. These were both good movies. I remember both of these. They were both good. Like these were both like really good movies. Like I'm putting this in. I'm putting this really good. I remember this is really good. It's not great though. It's not great. You know what is great? Monsters. Oh, actually no. Monsters Inc. is just good. It's just a good movie. But Monsters University, that shit was great. That shit was great. And I don't know why, but the sequel is often better than the first one. Crazy to me. I don't know why. Damn, this is crazy. This is top heavy like shit. And it's gonna continue to be top heavy because we got fucking Finding Nemo in this bitch. Oh my god. Alright, quick story. Finding Nemo was one of those movies that I used to watch a lot when I was a kid. It is one of my favorite movies as a child. As a grown adult, I don't watch it anymore, I'll be honest with you. But it is one of those like freaking damn, there's no misses so far. That's crazy. Just one miss out of like seven. All right. But this is one of those movies that I watched so much. I loved it, man. Everything about this movie, like from the beginning where they were in that pod, and then his dad looking for his dad, meeting Dory, the turtles, the escape, that huge like the thing that had like that could only follow the light, like the with the enormous teeth, like the fish that could follow. All right, hold on. Let me look it up. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Fish, fish light. No, fish with light. Angler fish. That's what it's called. Angler fish. Now type in Nemo. Yup. I remember this shit. This shit was insane, right? And then when they got to the fucking that human place where they put into the like little fish tank, that was crazy, dude. And they escaped. Oh my god, man! I remember this. I should rewatch it tonight. This is one of my favorite movies ever. I watched it so many times when I was a kid. And now introducing another one of the best movies I've ever watched. Incredibles is just an incredible movie. Like literally from start to finish, I was engaged. I love the family. I love the mom's powers, the dad's powers. I love the kids' powers. I like all of that. Jack was crazy too. I love the bad guy too. I love Frozone. This shit was just a vibe, man. There was nothing like that was bad about this movie that I think. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to everybody, but I didn't watch Incredibles 2. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. It's been, I think it came out in 2019. 2018? I remember when this was coming out. Literally, grown men were crying and were so excited that this shit was finally coming out. Oh, Edna. I remember Edna. But, hold on. Let's see Incredibles 1 compared to this. Oh, so this one was still well liked. This one is still well liked. I'll be honest with you, Incredibles 2, I didn't watch it. I'm sorry. I'm not going to watch it anytime soon. I'm not going to lie to you. I have a trillion gajillion things on my watch list, and I never watch anything. So, anytime I have time to watch, what happens is I'll get into this vibe of watching shit. And then I'll watch a bunch of stuff, and then I'll get out of that vibe, and I won't watch anything for like a month straight, which is my problem. So, I'll try not to do that anymore, but there's no guarantees. But yeah, I didn't watch Incredibles 2. I'm sorry. Now another one of the best movies I've ever watched. Cars. I love Cars. I think Cars is one of those movies that, as a kid, like Nemo, Cars, and The Incredibles, like these shits were hits. Like I be thinking about the shit that they bring out these days, and it's like you can't replace these movies. Like not replace, but you can't make better movies than these. Like, hold on, let's show new kids movies. Peter Pan and Wendy. Super Mario. Okay, that's not bad. Paw Patrol. Nimona. Mummies. Teenage. Oh my god. Puss in Boots, not bad. Rally Road Racers. Oh, I don't know if that's bad either. Let's see. Bro, this shit just looks. Oh, Diary of the Wimpy Kid. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Chris, the kids' movies are kind of failing these days. Oh my god. And another movie that's amazing. Am I tripping? Am I? I don't care if you think I'm tripping, but these four are the best. Are the best movies. All right, now Ratatouille. I remember watching this shit as a kid too. I love this movie. I remember so much shit about it, but I don't remember anything at all. I just remember I loved it. That's why I'm putting it up top. Next is Wall-E. Wall-E, I haven't seen as many times as I've seen these other ones. I'll just put it in good because I can't lie, I don't remember a lot from it. I do remember this guy roaming around by himself. That's like the scene that I'm picturing right in my mind, like the Wall-E like moving around by itself in like the middle of nowhere. Bunch of stuff around and shit. That's the only scene I can remember. But I didn't watch it a lot as a kid. I maybe watched it maybe a couple of times. But all these other movies, I've watched Nemo, The Incredibles, Cars, and Ratatouille. Oh no, Nemo, The Incredibles, Cars, I've watched 10 plus times. Ratatouille, I've watched at least 6 or 7 times. Toy Story 3, 2, I've watched at least 3 or 4 times. Monsters Inc., I've watched at least twice. Wall-E, I've watched maybe once or twice. Bugs Life, I've watched maybe once or twice. Monsters Inc., I've watched maybe like 4 or 5 times. And Toy Story, I probably watched 4 or 5 times. I've only watched this once, and I haven't watched this at all. Up, holy shit, Up, I'm putting you in good. And the reason, no, I'm putting you in good. And the reason why I'm putting it in good is because the only thing that I remember memorable from that scene is crying. And it was very sad. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying I don't remember anything good about the movie that I like. Ooh, am I going to have to put it in average? No, I can't do that. I can't do that. I remember this movie not being like bad. I remember it being a good movie, but I don't remember it being like, holy shit, this is great, or this is one of the best movies I've ever seen. I don't think. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm putting Ratatouille down. But Ratatouille, you are a great movie, but you are not one of the. You're not the best. I have to like when I say that. When I say the best, it means one of the best movies I've ever seen. Nemo, The Incredibles, and Cars are all one of the best movies that I've ever seen. Period. Up, it was good. I remember being good, but nothing more than that. Now, controversy. Here's the controversy. Cars 2. Okay, now let me explain myself. I remember as a kid watching Cars 2 and loving it. I loved that shit when I was a kid. The whole spy shit, the whole super agent shit. They were in Tokyo. It was like hilarious. There was like a whole spy mission. Like the super spy, he got killed. Let's look for it real quick. Francesco, this guy's the Italian guy. Mater, Finn McMissile, that's the super spy. Finn McMissile and Holly, these were the two spies. Worked for MI6. I love that movie. I love spy movies. I love animated movies, and they put it into one, and I loved it. And I know people are gonna be like, oh yeah, but they took away the whole thing from Cars. Like it was just a spy movie. Like it wasn't. I loved it. I can't say I don't. There's not a fucking review. I don't care what you think because I don't give a fuck about what you think. But yeah, I love that movie. You can't tell me otherwise. I don't think I've seen a single movie out of the rest of these. I'll be honest with you. Oh wait a minute, no, I've seen one of them. No, I haven't. Oh, that's crazy. But I'll tell you everything about these movies. Brave, I remember when this shit was coming out, it was hyped. I seen a lot of trailers for it, and I was like, this shit doesn't look good at all. So I didn't watch it. Inside Out, I was like, who the fuck would ever want to watch this movie? I never watched it. The Good Dinosaur, why would I ever watch that movie? Finding Dory, I know you're supposed to watch it, and I heard it was really sad, and I heard it was a really good movie. I don't care. I didn't watch it. Cars 3, I was planning on watching it, never got around to it. I'm sorry. Coco, I never even heard of you. Onward, oh, I'm pretty sure, what's his name? Chris Pratt and Tom Holland are in this. Hold on. Let me double check. I've seen a lot of trailers for this. I've seen a lot of clips for this too. Yeah, Chris Pratt and Tom Holland. Yeah, I didn't watch it though. Soul, this one was really good. I heard a lot of people love this shit. Guess what? I ain't watched that shit. Luca, I ain't never heard of that shit. Turning Red, I heard this was a good movie. Didn't watch it though. Lightyear, I heard it was garbage and I didn't watch it. And Elemental just came out and I'm not interested. I didn't watch it. So I didn't watch from 2012 onward. I'm pretty sure that's when Brave came out. Brave. It was 2012. How did I fucking call that? Because I remember the shit in trailers, bro. Yeah, since 2012, I haven't watched a new movie. I think the only two movies that I should give a chance are Dory and Cars 2. Everything else, and Soul, and Onward, and Turning. You know what? I'm not watching any of these. I have to put it on my watch list. You know what? Every week, I'm gonna do this. Every week, I'm gonna create a watch list, and then every week I'm gonna watch one movie, or I'm gonna try to watch two movies every week. Or you know what? Every night before I go to sleep, I'm gonna watch one movie. How about that? Nah, that's too much. I'm gonna try to watch a couple movies a week. How about that? I'm gonna every night that I'm free, I'm gonna watch a movie. That's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna report back to you guys on movies that I've watched. Because this next monthly is about to be dry because I haven't watched shit this month. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, that's it. That's my bro. Look at this. There's no average or below average movies. That's crazy to me. These are all good movies. Damn. Shout out. Shout out, shout out, shout out. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like the video, comment, subscribe, all of that.